Welcome to the video all about Redbubble. Everything you could possibly need to know about Redbubble. Let's start with some cool stats before getting to the selling side of Redbubble. Based on the shareholders' financial report from the first half of 2020, there were 572,000 artists selling on Redbubble. That is a lot of competition. There were 6.2 million customers and the gross sales were 442 million, which is quite cool because hypothetically that's $772 per artist, which we all know isn't the case as a huge percentage of artists don't actually get any sales. But actually, I have some sad news. Of that 442 million, artists only received 65 million, meaning hypothetically, each artist would get around $108 if it was, equally split and everyone earned the exact amount. But as I said, there are many artists, probably a majority of artists that don't get any sales, unfortunately. Now let's touch upon current traffic. So we're gonna look at traffic from the month of January 2021, so the month that has just been. The USA accounted for 47% of the organic traffic and 57% of the paid traffic. So it looks like Redbubble are really focusing their attention on America, and it seems like America is Redbubble's biggest market, which really isn't such a surprise. There's around 20 million views from organic traffic and 143,000 views from paid traffic, which is really cool because it's really interesting to know that a company is paying for traffic to come to their website, which means they are trying to grow, they are trying to build it to something bigger. So it's nice to see that they've got some traffic coming in from paid advertisement. And I don't know about you, but I see Redbubble ads all over YouTube all the time. Now, Redbubble as a whole had 39.8 million visitors in the month of January, which is down 14.71% from the month of December, which I think is actually very normal because December is a crazy month for shopping. You've got Christmas and all of that, so it doesn't surprise me at all that they've gone down a bit in terms of traffic. Now, of that 39.8 million, there were 21.4 million unique visitors, with an average duration of 10 minutes and 58 seconds, so just under 11 minutes, which I think is really good. Unfortunately, it is impossible to be able to tell which were sellers, which were buyers, and obviously sellers will spend, quite a long time, maybe 20, 30, 40 minutes on the platform, which will obviously bump up the average. And also it's annoying because it'd be cool to know how many sellers were on there and how many buyers were on the platform, so we can kind of get a better gauge on, how much actual real traffic Redbubble are getting. But wait. We've now discussed money and traffic. We haven't actually discussed what Redbubble is. So what is Redbubble? Founded in 2006, Redbubble Limited and its subsidiaries, including TP Apparel LLC, which is TeePublic, which by the way was founded in 2013, is a platform powered by independent artists like you and me, which basically means without us, they can't make money because we make designs and we sell designs, and that is how they make their money. I'm not entirely sure why Redbubble have Redbubble and TeePublic. I mean, they're very similar, but I guess they've kind of diversified their platform a bit, like I'm always telling you to diversify your income. They seem to have done that on a very large scale. The Redbubble community of passionate creatives sell uncommon designs on high quality everyday products such as apparel, stationery, housewares, bags, wall art, and so on. Now, that sentence was taken directly from their website because I'm not the biggest fan of Redbubble's quality, but obviously they're going to say high quality. I want to say mid quality to low quality, but very much not high quality. Independent artists are able to profit off their creativity and reach a new plethora of fans. For customers, it's the ultimate in self-expression. A simple but meaningful way to show the world what they care about by buying t-shirts and apparel that relates to what they care about. Again, this was taken from the website. I don't agree with everything, but this is what Redbubble say that they are. The CEO is Michael Ilczynski, which I've probably said wrong. I have no idea how to say that surname. And the CFO is Emma Clark. But I know you do not care who the CEO and the CFO is, so I'm going to skip right past that. But I just want to quickly point out the CEO was appointed in January of 2021, which is very interesting because that is around the same time of that huge Redbubble account suspension purge thing. So who knows what actually happened there? Maybe there was something else going on. I don't know. It's very interesting that it all happened at the same time.
Coincidence? I think not!
The registered office for Redbubble is Level 3, 271 Collins Street, Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. However, they do have fulfillment centres in all of these countries: the USA, the UK, Netherlands, Australia, Canada, France, Czech Republic, Germany, Italy, and Spain. But it's very important to know that just because they have fulfillment centers in all of these areas, they don't ship out their entire range of products from all of these fulfillment centers. And I will leave a link in the description showing this website, which actually shows you exactly what product is printed and shipped out from what fulfillment center. Because you may think, oh, you know, if they're in Netherlands, I'll create t-shirts and sell them in Netherlands. But actually, do Netherlands ship out Redbubble t-shirts, or do they just ship out mugs? So that's exactly what this website and this link is for. So that's quite a cool resource to have. Right, we can now talk about Redbubble as a platform for artists. Is it any good? So let's start with this. How many products do they have? Well, after doing quite a bit of research, I found that one page on Redbubble said they have over 80 products, but then another page on Redbubble said they have over 70 products. So I actually uploaded a product and counted all the different products. I counted 40 unique products, but then I thought that's really far off what they're saying. So I went to Redbubble's homepage and I counted all the different categories, and I counted 66 different categories. I'm really unsure where they're getting this 70 plus products or this 80 plus products from. I don't quite know how they work out their unique products, what they consider a unique product. Also, according to Redbubble, you can have multiple accounts. This is really cool because a lot of platforms don't actually allow you to have multiple storefronts or multiple shops or multiple accounts. A bit like Amazon merch, it's no, right? So I think it's really cool that you're able to use multiple accounts. And if you're wondering why would you want multiple accounts? Well, a lot of people like to have multiple accounts for different niches, maybe for different products. If someone just wants a t-shirt store or a hoodie store or a sock store, I mean, I don't necessarily agree with that. I think different products should all be bunched on one store. The only thing I can potentially get on board with is to have different stores for niches. However, what I would recommend is to have one overall store with all the different niches, and then to have different social media channels within certain niches. So you'll have, let's say you have photography t-shirts, dog t-shirts, and nurse t-shirts all on one Redbubble store. It makes more sense to have that on one Redbubble store. You know, it's easy to keep track of. And then what you would do is you'd have a nurse Instagram and Facebook page, a dog Instagram and Facebook page, and a photography Instagram and Facebook page. And they would all lead to certain products on your Redbubble store. Now, of course, if you do want to set up multiple stores, like I said, Redbubble say it's completely okay. All you need to do is sign up with a different email and a different username. And Redbubble also have a super cool program called the Fan Art Program. And this is where Redbubble have partnered with certain brands, and they allow you and me to create designs for these certain brands. Now, why would we want to do this? Well, these certain brands have awareness already built into their brand. We all know who Rick and Morty is, so it will be a lot easier for us to sell a t-shirt with Rick and Morty design than it would be for us to sell a t-shirt with some random design that no one's ever heard of before. Now, bear in mind, getting your design into the Fan Art Program isn't so easy. It's got to be a really good, high quality design, because imagine, you know, a show and a brand like Rick and Morty, they won't want crappy designs with their branding, their name, their logo, their imagery on it. No, they're going to want really good designs. So when it comes to the Fan Art Program, you have to submit really good pieces of artwork. And if you want to see the full list, it is here, and I'll also try and remember to put the list in the description. But it's quite cool that they've done this, because it allows you to potentially reach a whole bunch of new customers and create some really incredible work for huge brand names that have so much awareness. Now I quickly want to stress, make sure when sending in a design for the fan art program, the brand that you're actually creating a design for is on the fan art program. A lot of people will look on Redbubble and see, oh, you know, that's Marvel and that's Star Wars, they must be on the fan art program, but actually no, Redbubble have a huge copyright problem along with many other platforms like Etsy and Amazon and pretty much all of them. So don't base what's in the fan art program from what you find in Redbubble search. Actually go to this link and it will tell you all the different brands that are partnered with Redbubble for this fan art program. This is what the Redbubble platform looks like. It's similar to a social media platform. Further below, you have artists to follow. Like on social media, you would follow your favorite fans. You can do that on Redbubble as well. So you can follow your favorite artists that inspire you and that you just love their designs, and customers can actually follow you if they like your designs. Now again, this doesn't lead to sales. However, it's definitely stepping stones closer to a sale than just hearting a design. At the top, you have all the different categories of products. On a whole, it's a reasonably clean site. It only gets messy when you try and find a product and buy it. The sales page is very busy, but I'm sure Redbubble have split tested many areas and gone for the highest converting page, or at least I really hope they've done that. These reviews you see here, if you're wondering how you got 150 plus reviews but not a single sale on your product, well, these reviews are for Redbubble products, t-shirts, stickers, posters, etc. They're not for your particular artwork. The reviews were written by a randomized group of buyers and they talk specifically about the quality of the product, things like the material, the size, and the fit. They don't actually talk about your design. This aggravates me personally quite a lot because I find it incredibly misleading for a customer to see 150 plus reviews on a design when they are not actually about the design. Now, a lot of people wouldn't agree with me here because most people like to see, oh wow, there's social proof on this product, it's easy to get sales. And in that sense, it's true. You could post a product on Redbubble, have 0 sales, 0 social proof, but on your product page, it will show 100 and whatever reviews, and that's amazing social proof because it will look like you've got a lot of sales, even though you know you haven't got a lot of sales and those reviews are not for your design. That's why I don't like it so much, but I do see the benefits in doing it that way. Selling your art on Redbubble is fairly simple. All you have to do is click add new artwork, select which product it goes on, and launch it to the platform. The hard bit is getting sales, and you do that by designing great stuff, using the right keywords, using the right tags, posting it across social media, posting the right thing at the right time. There are, of course, things in between like setting up your account, setting up your email, setting up your shop, your banner, your profile, your description, your name, all of those kind of things, but that's not what this video is about, and that's quite self-explanatory. When it comes to setting up payment info, the only countries Redbubble can send money to via bank transfer are Australia, United States, and the UK. All the other countries, you need to have a PayPal account to get paid. They don't currently work with Payoneer. Now, in terms of selling on Redbubble, that is pretty much it. Those are all the things you really need to know. There are, of course, other little bits here and there, but I felt that everything I just mentioned are the most important areas to know when it comes to selling on Redbubble. That is everything you need to know about Redbubble. So, will you sell on Redbubble? Interesting, very interesting. Let me know in the comments down below, and as well as that, let me know in the comments down below if you would like me to do another deep dive into another print-on-demand company, and if so, which company would you like me to do a deep dive into and dig up all the information and try and tell you as much as I possibly can in a nice short space of time.